Hi, I'm Michael Santos, and I'm glad you're here for Lesson 3 of the Straight A Guide. And today I want to tell you about my friend Weldon Long. Weldon Long is an individual who truly epitomizes this concept of having the right attitude. You see, Weldon Long went to prison as a young man for an armed robbery. He served about 4 or 5 years on that offense, got out, made the types of decisions while he was in jail that led to having more problems when he got out of prison. Couldn't get a job. 6 months later, 9 months later, he was back inside serving another 4 or 5 years. Then he got out on that case, went back to society, couldn't get a job, couldn't get it together, went back to prison with a fresh 10-year sentence. But on that event, something happened. His father passed away. And when his father passed away, Weldon Long had an epiphany. He realized that he had made some really bad decisions in his life. He had made decisions that had caused his father to only see him as a drug addict and a petty criminal, and Weldon hated it. So what did he do? He made a 100% commitment to success. He focused on educating himself. He earned an undergraduate degree, a master's degree while he was in jail. Then he got out and he launched a business. And in that business, he started selling air conditioners and became so extraordinarily successful that he sold more than $20 million worth of air conditioners during his first 5 years in business. And then he sold his company. After he sold his company, Weldon went to the distributors that he was selling for, Carrier and Bryant, the big air conditioning companies, and he asked them, did you ever wonder why this guy who came out of nowhere in 5 years could sell $20 million worth of your product? They said, yes. As a matter of fact, we did wonder that. How did you do it? And Weldon said, here's the story. While I was a drug addict and I was in prison, but I learned lessons while I was in prison that conditioned me for success. Number one, I had to have the right attitude. And then I created a course, and I taught everybody who came to work for me how to develop the right attitude. And as I taught them how to develop the right attitude, they too became successful, and they helped my company become successful. And if you would like, I will teach this course to your other distributors of your products. They said yes. Weldon went out and built a very successful sales training company. And the cool thing about it, he said, is he's now selling his products to companies like Home Depot, Sears, Federal Express, United Parcel Service. And he said, these people wouldn't hire me for a $10 an hour job, but they will hire my company and pay me $100,000 to train their sales force. Why? Because I got the right attitude and I developed it in jail. I want you to begin developing the right attitude. That's what you can learn through the Straight A Guide program so that you can come out and emulate my friend Weldon Long and become extraordinarily successful. That's what the Straight A Guide's all about, and I hope you stick with it.